transport officials proudly calling it a quote, incredible and project of the century. The Metro Manila Subway project breaks ground at its planned depot in Valenzuela City. This is the country's first ever subway and one of the Duterte administration's flagship projects. The subway will be 36 kilometers long, covers 7 cities, and has 15 stations that extend from Quirino Highway in Quezon City to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport's Terminal 3 in Pasay City. 2 stations will be in Ortigas District in Pasig City and 2 in Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. With a speed of up to 80 kilometers per hour, the subway will be twice faster than the MRT 3. The Transportation Department plans to operate 3 stations in Quezon City by 2022. These are in Mindanao and Quirino Avenues, Tandansora Avenue, and North Avenue. The rest of the 15 stations will be fully operational by 2025. The subway system will serve up to 370,000 passengers per day. Officials also say the subway will be able to withstand disasters like earthquakes and floods. Flood control equipment will be installed to make sure the tracks will not get flooded. However, he is appealing to the public to continue supporting the Duterte administration and its programs. They are also hoping the next administration will pursue the project for the sake of commuters.
The 30 meters deep subway system is worth about 350 billion pesos, funded through a loan from the Japanese government. Transport officials promise the first 3 stations is expected to be in operation by 2022 and the entire subway system by 2025. It can accommodate at least 1.5 million passengers daily.
How exactly does that happen? I mean, this is a giant boring machine, or do we literally dig a hole and then fill it up again?
It's both. When you build a subway, you start by digging a giant hole.
Yes.
Like a big swimming pool.
Because you need to put the boring machine inside
You
first.
need to insert the boring machine. So, for example, for the partial operability section, the first line of works would be digging the 3 stations. So we are going to dig a 20 by 220 meter hole at the corner of Mindanao Avenue and Quirino Highway.
Okay.
At the corner of Mindanao Avenue and Tandansora.
Yes.
And at the corner of Mindanao Avenue and North Avenue. So once we have dug that giant hole, that's when we insert our tunnel boring machines into the hole, and that's when they dig from one station to the next. Working with our Japanese contractor, the consortium of Japanese contractors, to get those tunnel boring machines into shipped into.
Okay, because I'm just trying to picture it. This is a multi-story drill.
It's big. What we're doing with our subway is what we call dual single tunnel configuration.
Dual single tunnel.
That's because there will be 2 tunnels parallel, running side by side or one above each other, and with 1 track running through each tunnel. Now the reason for that.
So that's 2 tracks.
2 tracks in 2 separate tunnels.
Yes.
Because you have 2 options. Either 2 tracks in 2 separate tunnels,
or 1
2
wide
tracks
tunnel.
in 1 big tunnel.
One big,
But usually, if you have a line that is, if you need more flexibility, you go with a dual single, because you can go from side by side to one on top of the other. So you can be changing your configuration as you move along, and that gives you the flexibility to adjust to the situation on the ground. So because of that, for the partial operability section alone, we will be having 7 tunnel boring machines. Each tunnel boring machine is going to be 7 meters in diameter, and each machine is going to weigh approximately 600 tons.